When was that moment where you said, I want to test my skills on the world stage, and like, maybe not bouncing so much or security, but now I want to see how far I can go, and in the sport?
So that first came at the Pan American tournament back in 2022, I believe it was, down in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we had a few fighters getting ready for it, and I sat there, I was like, I know I can handle myself in self-defense, but I really don't know how I stack up against other martial artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down there to talk with my instructor, James Alexander. I was like, do you think I have what it takes to compete, in the sport stage of this? And he was like, well, try it out. I think you can handle yourself well enough.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God I had 2 fights that tournament, because the first one, it was the first time I ever fought, and the nerves got to me, and I lost the fight in like 30 seconds. And
Nice.
after I had the juxtaposition of going into the fight scared and then going into the fight calm, I was able to sit there and like, I think I can do this. I'd like to try and pursue this for a while and see how far I can go.
Paul Cleveland is a Houston, Texas native who has been a lifelong martial artist since he was 5 years old, starting with Taekwondo and Shotokan karate. He began studying Kudo and Kajukembo when he moved to Colorado and hasn't looked back since. In that time, he has obtained 2 second-degree black belts in both Shotokan and Kajukembo, competed internationally representing the U.S. in Brazil, Japan, and Bulgaria, all while honing his craft in both real-life self-defense situations, working security at different venues for several years, walking the razor-thin line between sports fighting and survival.
So, as far as technique-wise, I use Kajukembo almost primarily for self-defense. There's very little of Kajukembo that has came into my sport fighting. Okay. And likewise, in my sport fighting, not much of that transfers back into the self-defense, because when you learn sport fighting, it's always use this combo to get in, use this combo to cut an angle and take a chin.
Right.
It's all very offensive style.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you're self-defense, it's going to be more counter fighting. So usually I would use things such as wrist locks, arm, shoulder locks, elbow locks, but I use those before they had an opportunity to really fight me. And then I do a lapel grab or something like I learned in sport fighting, because a lot of the stuff is fantastic if they have a jacket.
Absolutely.
So I use a lot of judo grips that I learned in Kudo on these people wearing leather jackets, and things of that nature. And just a way to control the balance.
What do you think has been the best piece of advice you've gotten on or off the mat that you can think of?
Got me on the spot now.
Hey.